We're back.
Yes, indeed. That Deep Dives episode deuce.
Number 2 coming at you. Diving
Got
deeper.
some good stuff for y'all on this episode too. Got the diving instructor and the splash specialist.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's go. Enough of that groove. That was That was another one of my productions, man. I'm working on it, different genres.
Hey,
Hope
well,
y'all like
that
it.
groove is to pull y'all in deeper so y'all can get into what we speaking on.
Yes, indeed. So we got up first. We're gonna what? We're gonna explore a little further on what's happening with King the
Jonathan
Conqueror.
Major. Yeah, we can go into that. Definitely.
Mr. Majors.
Yeah, so I mean, shoot, I guess today they released the emails, not emails, but text messages that came after the alleged attack that happened. The attack that his girl did on him, you know what I'm saying? And these text messages, alleged text messages, were from his girl. So, I mean,
Can you see what I see?
mm-hmm,
Perfect. Okay.
I
All
can
right.
see clearly.
All right. Let's see here. So we made it a little larger for you. All right. So you want to dive into this?
Yeah, we can go ahead and go into it.
All right. All right. So Jonathan Majors' attorney has released. This is from the Los Angeles Times, by the way. So dated March 30th, 2023, 1:14 p.m. Pacific time. Jonathan Major's attorney has released text messages allegedly sent after his arrest by the woman he is accused of assaulting. In a screenshot provided to TMZ that has not been verified, the woman identifies Majors as her partner and tells him that officers had to arrest him according to protocol because they saw the injuries on her and knew that they had a fight. She says she is angry that the actor was arrested and that the police did not have her blessing to press charges. The woman allegedly sent texts immediately after she got out the hospital, according to the screenshot. Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
this sounds very, very familiar.
Right. Right.
The Ant Man and Wasp Quantumania and Creed 3 star was charged with several counts of misdemeanor assault and harassment shortly after New York police arrested him March 25th. According to a complaint from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, the woman accused Majors of striking her about the face with an open hand, causing substantial pain and a laceration behind her ear. Majors also allegedly grabbed the woman's hand, causing swelling, bruising, and substantial pain to her finger, and put his hand on her neck. NYPD said in a statement over the weekend that Majors was involved in a domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman who told police she was assaulted. She was transported to a local hospital with what police called minor injuries to her head and neck. Hmm.
Mm.
What you think happened here? Go ahead, C
He
Dub. What do
went
you
from
think
the
happened here?
he went from the mountaintop,
Hmm. That's how they're gonna put it.
allegedly.
That's how they're
Allegedly.
gonna put it here.
I don't even know if that was the case, to be honest with you.
Hmm. Yeah. It's hard to say, right? She
Because
didn't
again,
have.
we were not there for one. Two, That's according to what they're saying that they saw. Were they there? Were there any witness accounts or witness statements to any of this? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, I'm not saying whether or not any of this is true. I'm just saying that it just seems all a little bit coincidental. And again, like you just said, this just seems a little bit too familiar. A little too familiar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I need to hear a little bit more as to what transpired from reliable sources, because
Yeah.
because TMZ, yeah, I don't know, bro. LA
So
Times,
now
and the thing right, but I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and cover this next few paragraphs. I think it gets a little bit more interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to see what this says here. Shoot. I can't even see that. Hold on.
Okay. Let's see. That's a little larger.
Just a skosh. Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom that in. All right, cool. We got it now. Now it says in the unverified text messages publicized by Major's attorney, the woman says she told the police the incident was her fault for not trying to grab Major's phone. In a follow up text, she says she told the authorities this was not an attack and that strangulation did not occur and should be removed from the case file immediately. Oh, really? Is that right? Okay,
Hmm.
cool.
I
Really
don't
now?
know. Hmm.
Oh, really now? Are you sure about that, kitten?
Hmm.
It says the screenshots show that the woman allegedly texted Majors she would make sure nothing happens about this and that she knows that he has the best team and there's nothing to worry about. Oh, really?
Hmm.
The best
Really?
team? Is that right?
Hmm.
And then it says, I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. The unverified text message reads, I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out, and your worry as my partner due to our communication prior, out of care. Wow.
The article further states in a statement provided Sunday to the Los Angeles Times, Major's attorney claimed that her client is completely innocent and provably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. Read the complete alleged text exchange between the woman and Majors below. Unknown date and time.
Bro, that sounds mad coerced.
There's no note, just you knowing what happened. Did you leave the keys? Goodbye. Redacted. That's funny. Um, Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assure me that you won't be charged. They said they hadn't had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. I love you. No response. They just called again to check on me, and I reiterated this was not an attack, and they did not have my blessing on any charges being placed. They don't have to. I read the paper. They gave me about strangulation, and I said, oh, I read the paper that they gave me about strangulation, and I said point blank, this did not occur, should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told this. She ensured this to me. I know you have the best team, and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out, and your worry as my partner due to our communication prior. Out of care, she promised all will be relayed. Mm. And that's supposed to help.
And here are the pics. Here's the actual picture of the texts.
Hold on, let me close out of this. Boom, boom.
That's the
Okay,
actual
let's.
picture. That's the actual picture of the text.
Mm, the alleged texts. So interesting.
Right.
Sounds like CB and Riri
Part due.
and the Lamborghini.
Exactly.
Hmm, hmm. Well, well, I mean, is this a Karen?
It could possibly be. The fact that he got arrested like that,
Hmm.
I don't think so. But here's my question. Didn't this happen in New York?
Yes, this was New
Okay,
York
so the
and
fact that he
Washington D.C.
is
called.
the fact that he is who he is, this happened somewhere where they got mad cameras. So I'm guaranteeing
Hmm.
that this was probably caught on a camera somewhere. Let's see the footage.
Hmm.
And if it was in a cab, let's hear the cab driver's witness statement because I'm sure that they know something, unless they were paid not to say something. Because that right there is going to probably be the tell all right there and what they say as well.
Hmm. Good point. Whew. Wow.
This
So
is
there's
wild,
injuries. There's
right?
injuries. Something took place.
Mm-hmm. And all this over grabbing a phone because of alleged text messages from another female.
Mm-hmm.
So either there's some insecurities and jealousies going on, or you just can't control your side pieces.
All of that. All of that. Right. That's
Awful.
what. That's what we probably looking at. All of that. Right.
Just plain awful. Whatever the case, it's not good because it should not have come to this at all. Like your career is in peril right now. I mean, he'll probably be all right, but it's gonna take a lot of damage control. And yet and still, that title and label is gonna always hang over his head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
That's gonna
That's the
hang over his
asterisk.
head always. That's gonna be that blemish.
That's the asterisk, man. like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Yo, this
Please
this is
do.
crazy. Um, I mean, something took place. There
Yeah.
there are injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's saying it's her fault, I am not justifying, by the way, and not excusing, and I'm not even trying to explain away the possibility of an alleged physical action or actions plural on Brother Major's part. I'm simply going to go into, is she saying that she forced him to defend himself?
Right.
I mean, because allegedly there was slaps to the face,
Yeah.
allegedly a laceration behind the ear. Have you ever seen somebody slap so hard that their ear tore or
That
behind
part.
the ear skin?
That
Or
part.
maybe they fell because they were being pushed away because they were so intent on making aggressive action that a person might have had to shove them away. Or I mean, we don't know. Like you
That
said, we
part.
weren't there.
And then I would like to see what this person looks like. Because in the last text message, the ending part says that the origin of the call had to do with her collapsing and passing out. So
Mm,
there was that too. What kind of slap or whatever would cause somebody to collapse and pass out?
yeah, that part.
You know what I'm saying? So it's,
If you bump your head,
yeah. So that means you hit it upon something.
correct.
And if y'all were in a cab, bro, this ain't looking too good right now. Again, I'm not passing
Yeah,
judgment. I'm not excusing nothing, but right now this is not, it's not looking good.
I mean, this is beyond sketchy.
Allegedly, but still, it's this ain't a good look.
Man,
Mm,
uh, this ain't a good
it's
look.
not a good look. It's not a good look.
Yeah,
Mm,
well,
mm.
I wish them both the best. He didn't reply to the "I love you." Uh, Man, let me just read between the lines. We've got to read the room here. When that happens, she went bananas allegedly, and
Allegedly.
so that I don't have to keep saying allegedly. I'm going to say this is a hypothecated theory on the possibility or likelihood of what would have occurred without knowing the absolute truth from both angles of perception. I would have to say, this is conjecture at best, but I mean, she came at him with all she had. She was livid, or she was putting on and still acting irate. Uh, he was trying to get out the way. He was probably trying to get out of the domicile, at least out of the room. And he was forced to use some grown man strength. Once again, not explaining away or defending, simply saying that, like you said, coerced, maybe in a different manner in which we than we might be thinking.
Yeah.
Because I mean, those man, you could look at those texts as different, different aspects of from different aspects, sorry, or points of view. You could look at it like she's covering for him. This has happened before, or this never happened before. This is traumatic for him to even be in this predicament, and he's reassessing this entire scenario because it's starting to play out in his head that he might have been set up.
Yeah.
What you think?
I mean, it's like again, we don't know the whole story of
No,
what went on. We don't know the backstory. You know what I'm saying of their relationship.
truth. Yeah,
I mean, shoot,
indeed.
it could be a toxic relationship on some. Well, I'm sick and tired of these bitches texting you, and it's the last straw, and this bitch is texting you again after you told me that she wouldn't be texting you no more. And then I see the bitch name in your phone again texting you with some heart eye emojis talking about thank you for the best time of my life last night. And she could have
Yeah,
went sweetest taboo from the boondocks like Tom on them. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he had to defend himself in a way that could have required a lot of force. We don't know. But again, we're not saying that that's what happened either because, again, we don't know.
we may never know, truthfully.
Exactly.
So,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we might listen. We might not know till the Netflix special come out. I, I mean,
the
again,
lifetime movie of the
like,
week.
bruh, like we just said, this is all sounding way too familiar. And the last time that it sounded familiar, we didn't really find out until there was a Netflix special about it.
Indeed.
So,
I I gotta say, indeed. Hey. So,
madness.
well,
But again, we wish everybody in that situation the best.
yeah,
Hopefully, it turns in a better direction than what it has been.
indeed.
Hopefully, they learn from this.
Yeah, loin from this.
But in the meanwhile, SwayWillRoom.com, we got merch. Come holler at us. We got more
Got
content dropping
merch,
too. Like, share, and subscribe.
content.
Check out my man
Yeah,
R on his randomness. We got all type of stuff
yeah.
coming for y'all. For sure.
Facts, indeed
What we
facts.
got up next?
Well, we got these internet scammers on the
Oh yeah.
DM.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
They
mean,
doing
we got it goes two sides because we have the scammers and the ones who get scammed. So we're gonna speak
scams.
on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But first,
But
the
first,
scammers. And they pretty much fit a profile. Now, this one in particular, we're gonna talk about the females. The ones who I call, yeah, like that. They have those pictures. Some are scantily clad, like this one. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah,
Now, they have like these pictures where they're in these settings where it's all nice, background looks all warm, cozy, like they have all types of stuff in high class areas. The only thing high class they might have is what's on their ass. Facts.
mm,
Talking about these
facts.
bras that they might have a whole wardrobe of high fashion stuff, but in reality, that's the only thing they got that's high class. As in, all they have besides that is a twin air mattress with one sheet, and it ain't even fitted. It's just one fucking
Ain't
sheet.
might not be
One
clean.
sheet, not even clean, because they ain't got no quarters to go to the laundry room
Mm,
on some realness. And I'm saying, on top of that, Only thing else they probably had in the apartment is a card table, some
Mm.
mismatched porch chairs, not even a whole set. They got three different ones. Three. Not even a
Preach,
whole
preach,
set.
preach.
Some plasticware, plastic from Popeyes and IHOP, from
Not the
takeout
dollar store.
meals. Not it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. From
Mm.
plasticware, from takeout, and the night before of drunk club hopping. You feel me?
Drunk
That
club hopping.
bullshit. Drunk club hopping.
Preach.
Now, as far as like I went to saying the high class stuff, that's the clothing. But where they buy their food, like they shop at Saks and Neiman's for the clothes, but everywhere else, Family Dollar and Five Below. That's all they know. All they know.
Wow.
I'm not. Tell me when I'm lying.
I haven't heard a lot yet. My lie detector has not gone off.
What I'm saying. I mean, shoot. They can tell you what restaurants serve coco van, but then get mad when they realize that coco van is not a dessert.
Mm.
It's chicken. It's chicken. Dumbass. Fuck wrong with you? Learn something. Talking about I want to go to Ocean Prime. Spell ocean. Trifling ass.
Let's talk
On
about the
all these
going rate.
scams.
Going rate now with the $40 what's it called? The $40 date. The
Man,
motel room and
I'm
a
trying
gaming
to tell
card,
you,
right? Get me a
man,
Steam
listen.
card.
They can tell you about all the high class and higher end things that they want, but won't do nothing to get them. Nothing. But want to ask you. That's why I don't even play words with friends no more. Dude, man, listen. I'm telling you.
Tell them about it.
Listen. Man, I'm playing words with friends. And again, it's called words with friends. So you have to, people select you or you select people to play against and all that stuff. And I got a couple of weird selections. Now, first off, these selections had like numbers and letters. Yeah, okay, that was the first red flag. So, all right, whatever. Next thing I know, I'm getting inboxed. Hi. Hello.
Right?
Next question. Are you married?
Yes, every time.
What? Fuck you mean am I married? Are you going to choose a letter to play? A word? Because I'm waiting for you to play this next word. I saw what we were here to do. So I'm like,
Fact.
all right, I'm gonna just play along with this for a minute. No. Do you have any kids? This next question they asked me. Just fuck around with it. Nope, none. Oh, so where do you live?
Right.
Let me think about this. Let me think about this. Type Norway. Norway. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, I know it's cold. As cold as this, what I'm about to tell you, you stupid bitch. Block. Fuck out of here, man. Fucking with this dumb shit. You done lost your damn mind. I already know what y'all
Oh my
trying to
god.
be on, man. And the thing is some female. She look a good 19 years old with a micro bikini on. You know damn well the broad on here can't spell half of this shit because you look uneducated as fuck. And I'm not even trying to be on no
There you go.
sexist or ignorant ass shit, but I'm like, dude, you know for a fact the word that you just spelled, you can't spell. So nah, fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fuck out of here.
All right. So let's get into it. Let's see here. today's day and age, dating is no longer limited to the people you meet in person. More than 57 million people use dating apps in the United States. It's never been easier to connect with others online. Unfortunately, some people use these apps for more than letting digital sparks fly. Instead, some scammers use them to carry out romance scams. Yeah. So, according to the FBI, reports of these online scams have increased nearly 25% since 2019. I wonder why. With those affected losing a record high of $547 million in 2021 from being swindled by their cyber sweetheart. This just grazes the surfaces of online dating scam statistics. We've rounded up 25 of those statistics to consider, as well as romance scammer avoidance pointers to ensure your love at first swipe or click is legit. And it shows you all the different types. This is from this is what Norton online scams article or blog here. Um, but you know, fake dating sites, military romance scams, you know, code verification scams, malware scams. You know, these people are trying to gather data from you in some instances, right? So that they can hack your accounts or clone them and do this to other people using your information. Crazy.
It's crazy, but what I don't get is the fact that people knowing this shit, people still be doing it like regularly.
Yeah.
Yo, but
Regularly.
check it though. But check this out. Like maybe about a half hour, 45 minutes before we got on, my girl was showing me something on Instagram. Do you know that you can sign up to be somebody's virtual partner? There's a
Hmm.
job, an actual job for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Go on. Go
Bruh,
into it. Go into it. I just
bruh,
found this out. Yeah.
bruh. It's real.
Yeah.
That's nuts. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, this is a scam. I'm like, we can use this for the pod. And she was like, well, let me look at some of these reviews. And she went on Reddit and went on one of the actual reviews for somebody who actually tried to sign up for a virtual girlfriend. And the reviews were legit.
Yeah.
Dude, man,
You see these
this
12
is
different types of
crazy.
scams. This is all just for Instagram. And this isn't all of them, but the 12 major types.
Mm,
See,
that's
see here?
crazy. But I mean, some of these scams do like lottery and giveaway scams. Dude,
Yeah.
yo, somebody tried to do that with me on Instagram. It was and the thing is, they thought they had me because they tried to get at me on something that they know I love. Sneakers.
Mm.
Dude, man, listen. So it was a picture of some type of sneaker. It was like a sample sneaker or something. And I had just liked the picture. The thing is, I don't even do Instagram that much. I've just been on Instagram as of lately to promote stuff for the podcast and the channel and everything, right?
Same here.
So, dude hit me and was like, "Yo, you won." I won. Word, word.
Sucker,
Oh, okay,
sucker sweeps.
okay. So I'm looking before I even reply. I go to dude page. Hmm. No, okay. Yeah, this looks a little funny. So I reply, yo, said I want something. Is this a real message? Cause I done got hit up with that before with some fake
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Like somebody's cloned page then hit me up. I'm like, this looked like somebody else I follow. Let me check the person I follow and see something. And clear enough, it was some fake stuff. So I hit the real person. Yo, you might want to check your page because somebody else didn't hit me up trying to be you. And I know it wasn't you. So it's like, yeah, it's real. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what's going on? It's like, well, yeah, you won two pairs of sneakers. Two pairs of sneakers.
Mm.
Oh, really? Oh, I did I? Huh? Oh, what's two pairs of sneakers did I win, buddy? So he sent me like this, like it was like 14 different pairs of sneakers I could pick from, right? Now these was
Right.
like these was some dope sneakers. It was like retro Jordans and like Air Force Ones. These was like all like exclusive type sneakers. Some didn't even drop yet. And then it was like some sneakers was like real, I'm not gonna say hard to get, but it was sneakers that was like, if you get these sneakers, you could flip them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and then some of
Definitely.
them was like, dude, you know for a fact that these shits is rare. You're not going to give these away in a fucking to win. Because on top of that, some of them were women's sizes. Like I
Mm.
wear a 13 in men's. So that would be a 14 and a half in women's. And these shits is hard to come by. How do you have these shits? And these dropped last year. I know they
Mm.
hard to come by. So if you giving them away, either they're a scam, well, they a scam off the rip, but either they're a scam or these are fake. So one of the two was a lose-lose for me.
Yeah. It's a
All
scam
right,
either way.
all right, cool, bet. So I was like real strategic and careful with the sneakers I so-called picked out. So I was
Oh
like, all
yeah.
right, bet. I'm about to pick out some real tough ones to see what you say when you try to come back with this. All right, cool. I'm gonna send these and blah blah blah. This, and that. So first off, dude, he had a business page. Then he had a personal page. His business page had all these shoes that was basically him holding a sneaker in his hand. And his other page was like only had like maybe 2 or 3 pictures on it. So I already knew that was some bullshit. So I'm like, all right,
That's the other thing to look out
all
for.
right, I'm about to scam this dude like he trying to scam me.
Mm-hmm.
Game recognized game, granddad, game recognized game in my Riley Freeman voice.
Yep.
So, all right, bet. So I picked the cherry red retro 11s, which actually hadn't dropped yet because he hit me up in like September with this shit. And then I had picked the retro Virgil Abloh retro 4s, which had dropped like the year before, only came out in women's sizes, which I knew for a fact he wasn't gonna have because they hard as freak to come by now. And that shoe can retail or resell for like over $1,100. So if you gonna give away a shoe that hadn't dropped yet and a shoe for $1,100 for free, oh, okay, we'll see. So I picked those two out. So he was like, okay, well, I just need you to cash at me $45 for shipping and handling. Oh, really? So I'm gonna cash app you $45. And you gonna give me these 2 pairs of shoes? Really? Nah. You had me till you lost me. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. So I gave him a fake name and a fake address. So, okay, yeah, okay, cool. Bet. Yeah, all right, bet. All right, just cash out me this money here at this number and all this stuff. All right, cool. ghosted him. So the whole night he just kept blowing up my Instagram, right? He just kept blowing that shit up. Well, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna see if I got the money real quick. Hold on, man. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can get the money real quick. Nothing. Crickets. He's like, are you there? Are you there? Crickets.
Right.
Like the whole night he just kept texting. What's going on? Are you still there? Crickets. I didn't block him or nothing. He still be trying to text me every now and again. Crickets.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
I've
That's how
had
you
some.
know.
It's like another way. If you block them or restrict them, and wait a couple days, and then unblock or unrestrict, and they try to pick up the conversation and either act like brand new, like they don't remember talking to you before, or uh, or they keep trying to get you to send them a photo, and then you ask for a photo, they send photos that's either already listed on their profile page, or you know what I mean. It looks like part of a collection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, kind of like this.
See?
You want somebody to come meet you at an address, but you're at a hotel. You know, clearly. I mean,
See?
this is a hotel mirror. That's stucco wall. That's the hotel room. All right.
Facts.
Clearly, you live with somebody.
That part.
You know.
That part. Like, you got me all kinds of fucked up thinking that. All kinds of fucked up. And you know for a fact that picture is not who that person really is
Not at all. Can't be.
at all. That'd be the
Can't be.
funny that'd be the funniest shit right there. And then just outright, I mean the boldness. Oh yeah, well, can you just send me this?
Right. I don't even know you.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
So with all this OnlyFans, Fansly, all this other stuff out here that you could clearly, because the one, if you gonna send me a picture of you with nothing on, you doing this for free. You can make money doing that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Easy. There's somebody out there who's gonna pay for it. So if you gonna do that and ask me for something, you could charge a monthly fee
Yeah.
of at least $2 and get at least 20 fans. That's at least $50. And then gradually raise the price.
Right.
So your hustle game is trash.
Right. Garbage.
Absolute trash.
Doodle.
Oh, I'm in a pinch right now. You know, I don't have anything to eat. What's in your
Yeah.
cabinets? What's in your
Right.
cabinet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all I have right now is I just have some soy sauce and I got a little bit of milk. You got a blender? Yeah, make you a soy sauce smoothie, bitch, and keep it moving. Fuck out of here, stupid ass. Fuck out my face, dummy. Shoot, killing me with that shit, man. You can
It's
ask
crucial.
all this shit.
It's
Come from the
crucial.
whole regime of gimme, man. Give me some space and get off my damn phone asking me this dumb shit. Because
And you know
apparently
what?
what's up?
You know what, Mandela? Last I heard, Gimme got.
Gimme got shot.
Yeah.
Bang,
Gimme
bang.
got. Gimme got. You know what I'm saying? They got Gimme,
Mm-hmm.
and they got Gimme some more.
Indeed. Indeed. Man.
So let's just
That
touch
is
on this with the audience here. Like telltale signs. I hope I didn't cut you off. I apologize.
no, you good. You good. You good. You good.
So yeah, let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Ooh, okay. According to the Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3. Remember that name, folks. And the Better Business Bureau, hopefully you already know that name, folks. The prevalence of online scams and the number of people falling for them has dramatically increased since the onset of the pandemic. This increase in scams has been seen everywhere, from online shopping scams to work from home scams, and yes, even the romance scams. Facebook, Twitter, Indeed, Instagram, etc., etc. TikTok, maybe. I haven't had that experience on TikTok so far. So good. The rise of online scams. The truth is, online scams have been rising steadily each year since the internet first became widely available. And as more people spend more time online in 2020 and 2021, due to the mandated shutdowns and social distancing requirements, scammers have had even more opportunities to target unsuspecting users in various ways. Many people think elderly populations are more vulnerable to online scams because older people may not always be savvy with technology as the younger generations are. And unfortunately, statistics do prove that seniors do tend to get scammed out of more money than younger generations. However, a greater number of youth or young people actually fall for scams, revealing that users of any age can be a scam victim. Whew, so
That's
what a romance
that's
scam.
that's because they've figured out how to get to these people. And before, let me one quick thing.
All right,
If
all right.
you go on a site or something that you think is a little bit sketchy, I'm about to plug this www.scamadvisor.com. I repeat, www.scamadvisor.com. They will tell you if this shit is legit or not. I go to them a lot. If I think I go to a site that look a little suspect, they'll let you know if it's real or not. It's facts. They good. They
Facts.
good people.
Facts. Yes, indeed. And don't ever go on WhatsApp or
Never.
Google Chat, because once you accept that person's request, they got your email address. They got access to some of your profile information, and a lot of times that's all they need to take over your account.
Yeah.
They
I
already
had
got your
WhatsApp.
photo.
I had WhatsApp a while ago. I deleted that about a good five,
No
6 years
shade, no
ago.
shade to WhatsApp in the encryption, security, and all. No shade to them. It's just that the way that certain apps are set up when you engage in contact with someone that you don't know,
Yeah.
you know, they you know, they could be presenting a farce of information and your real information is there. That's your main account and it could be a wrap for you. So
And I mean,
yeah,
if you're gonna use them, get a dummy account to use off of that.
you
At
took the words
least
out
if
of my
you're gonna
mouth.
do that,
Absolutely.
get a dummy account for real.
Indeed.
Back to these romance scams.
I let you take over.
No, go ahead.
Uh, no, okay. I was gonna say because my voice is a little tired, but it's all good. According to the FBI, romance scam occurs when a criminal creates a fake profile, as we were just stating, and feigns romantic interest in another online user. Oh, I love you. I could see us together. Oh, even though I don't know shit about you. Oh, you just seem so handsome or so cute and so pretty or whatever. Bullshit. Either through a dating app or on site, an online chat room, or social media platform to create a feeling of intimate trust with the intention of scamming the victim out of money. Romance scammers often prey on older individuals who are divorced or widowed. Wow. How low can you go, right? They often target victims' insecurities or desires and will work to develop an intimate relationship as quickly as possible. They will then lure the victim into sharing personal or financial information. Scammers will often attempt to make the victim feel special and needed. They may propose marriage and offer to meet in person, but will never follow through on either promise. Romance scams can happen to persons of any gender and can be devastating both financially and emotionally. 5 ways to spot a romance scammer. If you would do the honors, Mandela, Henson Mandela.
No doubt. No doubt. I mean, if anything, watch the Tinder Swindler. If anything, watch that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Good. Yeah, absolutely. Did I pull it down? My bad. Let me fix this. Can you see it now?
Nah.
I don't know what happened to my share. Let me stop and try again. Boom. All right, we're gonna go back. How about now?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So, unfortunately, romance scams increased by nearly 40% between 2018 and 2019. Like all online scams, romance scams are on the rise. Romance scammers will manufacture all sorts of fictional stories, promises, and cries designed to get their victims to send them money. Not cries, crises. With the increased popularity of dating apps and sites, it can be challenging to spot fake profiles that actually belong to romance scammers. Here are 5 telltale signs to help you spot the romance scams. First one, the scammer is quick to call it love. The
Mm.
romance scammer will be quick to fall in love and profess their love earnestly. Their goal is to manipulate the victim emotionally as quickly as possible before the victim realizes they're being scammed. Tragic. The scammer
Mm.
will also use endearing, loving terms such as dear, darling, and love of my life.
Mm.
Now, if you can't realize that the wool is being pulled over your eyes after that shit, especially after the love of my life, you got to be boo boo the motherfucking fool. But, and they'll attribute the budding romance and destiny or to destiny or fate, making the victim feel as special as possible. Romance scammers may also propose marriage extremely quickly. They may convince their victims to save them from extremely unfortunate circumstances by marrying them, offering them over the top gratitude for victims' love and support if someone you're actively, oh, by their, they may save them from victims' unfortunate circumstances by marrying them, offering over the top gratitude for the victim's love and support. If someone you're actively messaging begins to try building an intimate relationship in a very short amount of time, be wary that that may be a romance scam. Now, before that, another way to watch this stuff with all the streaming services and all the platforms that offer all these old 90s comedies and sitcoms, this is all they did back then. Go back and watch them because that's all that shit was then was freaking scams. Watch them. Okay, now back to the regularly scheduled program. Um, yeah, just what? Pay attention to that stuff. I mean, anybody in our age demographic, y'all seen this stuff back then. I mean, think about some of that stuff that happened back then and be like, oh, this sounds like what happened on such and such. And then remember how the end of the show went.
Oh yeah.
Same shit. It does not fall far from the script. Matter of fact, it's probably where they got it from. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, next one. The scammer's profile contains vague or few images across platforms. Another way to tell if the person you're messaging may be a romance scammer is by their profile pictures.
Yeah, we touched
The
on that.
scam
Listen,
these scammers will have yeah, I mean that's very true. Like if you dealing with somebody and their
these poses
picture
make no sense.
at all,
They make
like
they don't make any sense. That's not sexy. I mean, if you're desperate and you see cleavage, I mean, you can go to the mall to see that gas station shit. I mean, what? But go ahead, Corey. Go. I mean,
nah, I mean,
Mandela. My
it's
bad.
the
Go.
truth though. I mean, dude, like if you dealing with somebody and they just got like all their pictures are like that, or if they're all like different angles of headshots and they're
Hmm.
all in the same room,
Same room.
that's another telltale shot.
Or they're all at hotels.
That
They're
part
all
too.
or resort
If
looking
the
places.
that part too. I mean, if
Yeah.
they all have very much, if they all have the same similarities, that's a
Yep.
red flag, a big red flag. If there's like nothing different, especially if there's like no type of like different full body shots with different outfits on, then yeah, there's something real puzzling about that. That means get up and go.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, these scammers will often impersonate someone else and likely only have one or two images of the person that they're really pretending to be. In contrast, authentic dating sites will have a plethora of
Plethora.
pictures.
Yeah.
It'll be them in different areas,
Hmm.
different clothes, different shots. Now, let me just say, some people will say, well, I got to get my good side, my good angle. So it might be the same angle of them, but they'll be in different areas with different outfits on, in different settings
Facts.
and surroundings with different people. So that's different. It's not the same thing.
Uh oh.
But if you were in the same corner with the same outfit on and the same stuff, then yeah, it's a no go. That's a no for me, dog. Nah. Or if you
I
only
think we
have
somehow
like, what's up?
we popped in the live somehow. I didn't think I touched anything. I moved my hand away from the desk, but it looked like the recording is uploading again and we went live. Maybe we ran out of record time briefly. I don't know. To the audience, ignore this technical difficulty ish. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to bring our best and get better and better and better for your viewing pleasure, your educational purposes and entertainment purposes only.
But
Whatever
we gonna keep it
disclaimer
raw for y'all like
we
ODB.
got you. But
Word, son.
yeah. So look out for scammers, man. This is a good chance when you're finding yourself, because this is a deeper dive show. We're going to get on into some spiritual information in the future. We'll get into a little deeper dive into some things that might deal with history, politics, whatever y'all want to, whatever you all want to learn about, hear us talk about, interact with us about. uh, you go ahead and comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave comments. We appreciate the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. Support schwabelroom.com. Support the
Please.
NFT marketplace. Purchase your Schweb3 tokens on that. We're partnered with or linked with OpenSea. I'm not sure if I'm using the right wordage. So disclaimer there. Verbiage is important. But yeah, our NFT marketplace is interactive with OpenSea. Uh, we have merch available,
Got all types of good stuff, man. Like I
all
said, we
types
got
of good
merch.
stuff.
We got them 3 PMD shirts. We got what is it? We got them
Mandingo
Eddie P.
Warrior
Wine of
wear.
that. We got them Eddie P. Wine of the Week shirts coming up. We got all types of stuff for y'all
Facts.
right now, man. Go check us out. We doing it right now, man. We like I said, we got this extra content for y'all. We got this deeper dives. We got more content. Go check out Ob's random he got going for it now. I mean, so we got stuff cooking for y'all right now for sure.
There we go. Mercs with mics.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? We got the Beyond the Veil, Piercing the Veil, Power Perception. I go by all three different titles, but you know, piercing the bell is what I started out with, but we're gonna definitely be interacting. I'm definitely gonna have my man right here, Mr. Mandela, involved with that as well. If
Indeed.
he's complicit to that
I'm down with
conspiracy.
this, down with everything, man.
Yeah,
I'm a man of all types of different sides and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we here, man. We
three
trying to bring
PMD
y'all some all types of content, man. Check us out.
merch, digital downloads available. Schweb 3 token on Polygon and Quick Swap right here. You know what I'm saying? It's what we're talking about. That was the
Yeah, man.
last show for 3 PMD. That was a funny segment. You
Yeah,
know,
make sure y'all go check that segment out too if y'all haven't yet.
stay away from this.
Yeah,
Stick close to
and
this. We got
and
more coming from this.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
we
We doing it though, man. We got y'all covered. Make sure y'all stay tuned, cause we in tune. You feel me?
You dig?
For sure, for
I'm gonna
sure.
cue that outro music for you, and
Indeed. This has been the Dive Deeper podcast with Jay, the diving instructor, and Handsome Mandela, the splash specialist.
Splash Specialists.
That's
Yeah.
right. So until next time,